hello. No, let me use the deep voice. Hello. And you're like, hello, baby. How are you doing? You. If he has a big pendulum, you gotta call him Big Daddy all the time. You gotta be like, hey, Big Daddy, how are you doing? Now, if you want to get your man obsessed with you, you want to get your man obsessed with you. You want him to be crazy about you. You want that man to, be committed to you, because that's very important. If you want your man to be all about you, I'm talking about all about you. Girl, I got some tips for you, because I got me a man, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not just coming out here because, and no, I'm not gonna, he's a very private person. So okay, so if you want a man to be all about you, I'm talking serious. I'm not talking just a guy who just wants to play with you and dump you and smash and pass. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a guy who really wants you for real. Girl, I got you. So, number one, when you finally, because it's very important, listen to me. I want you to listen to me very well, because I am not going to repeat myself. I think I've ever made a video about this, but I'm just gonna make another one. This one. So, if you want your man to be all about you, number one, from the first day you meet him. Now, obviously there's always the talking stage, you guys talk, get to know each other, go on dates, whatever you guys do. After you guys, smash, because eventually you're gonna smash. You're gonna smash eventually, right? Because yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like we guys don't smash. So once you meet that guy that you like, I'm talking about the guy that you want. I'm not talking about any guy. I'm talking the guy you really want and you finally got him. After you guys have sex, because it's going to happen. If you meet a guy who you like, I mean, come on, daddy, come on, do something to me. So when you meet him, right, after you guys talk, I don't know for how long, until you withhold, and then you decide to open your legs. You decide to open it like this. After you have an intimate moment with your man or your boyfriend or whoever it is you're talking to, and you want him to commit to you, it's very important. I'm not saying a sneaker link, a situationship. I'm saying a guy you want to take you serious and to really be crazy about you. Okay, number one, after you guys have sex, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're gonna have to do some things. Okay, you can't just f him and you just let it and you just relax. There's some things you gotta do. Number one, you gotta make sure you're very feminine with him. You can't bring no drama. Now, girl, let me tell you something. If you really want a guy to really look at you different, you gotta be different. Don't be out here acting all masculine, all gangster, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell me shit. How these women be acting. Don't act like that. You gotta be soft with him. You know what I'm saying? When he calls you, let me use an example. When he calls you, let's say he calls you and let's say he's like, let me get into character, okay? He calls you, say, hello. No, let me use the deep voice. Hello. And you're like, hello, baby, how are you doing? You gotta use your soft voice on him. Let me tell you something. There's something about being soft with a man. It just makes them be delicate with you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me get serious. Number one, you gotta be soft with him. Don't be out here trying to act gangster. I know y'all are crazy out here. Don't try to, just be soft. Be in your soft era. I'm telling you, you be soft with that man. He is going to like you. Now he will start liking you, because you know what? A lot of men, they deal with a lot of masculine women out here. Women who have traumas and heartbreaks and have been traumatized from a lot of relationships. They don't trust nothing. But when you meet that guy you really want, you gotta be very soft with him. You gotta talk to him. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta call him daddy. You better call him daddy. Now, if he has a big, if his pendulum is big, you gotta call him Big Daddy. Let me repeat myself, sister. If his pendulum is big, and you know what I mean when I say pendulum, because if you don't know what I mean, then girl, you are way behind. If he has a big pendulum, you gotta call him Big Daddy all the time. You gotta be like, hey Big Daddy, how are you doing? Every time you talk to him, you gotta call him Big Daddy. He likes it. I have never met a man who doesn't like being called Big Daddy. And even if his pendulum is not big, just call him Big Daddy. Because what I've realized is there are women who don't really give a fuck about how big the pendulum is. Well, I do give a fuck, but listen, listen. My man has a big pendulum. It's not my fault. Shit. It's not my fault. I like it. My man has a big one. And you know what? I love it. So, there are women who don't really like big pendulums. So, even if his pendulum is not the biggest, just call him Big Daddy. Just boost his ego. You gotta boost his ego. You gotta be soft. Number two, you got to compliment him. When I'm saying compliment him, you gotta compliment the hell out of him. When he goes to the toilet, when he comes out of the toilet, tell him, "Ooh, Big Daddy, you look good. I just wanna do things to you." You know what I'm saying? When he sits down, go in front of him and tell him, "Ooh, Daddy, you look so good." You know what I'm saying? You're the best. I've never met a man like you. Girl, tell him how good looking he is. You know, when you like a guy, there are many things that make you attracted to him. So whatever is making you attracted to him, tell him. Tell him how, when you look at him, you get butterflies. You know what I'm saying? Girl, don't say I didn't tell you. These tips works. They work. Don't come here and say it don't work, because it works. You make sure you compliment him every time, almost every day if you can. When you're with him, just make sure at least you tell him how good he looks when he's going somewhere and he's just took a shower. Oh, and when he's just getting dressed, and just sit in front of him and just look at him and be like, "Ooh, you look good, baby. You look good." You know what I'm saying? And then when he dresses, help him pick an outfit. And when he's dressing, when he's putting on his outfit, help him, tie his tie, kiss him in the cheeks. Girl, I'm telling you, there's something about making your man feel good about himself. Because men don't get compliments like that. They don't. And you'll realize that because when you compliment him, he will feel a little weird. He'll act like he doesn't like it. That's how you know he hasn't been getting compliments in his motherfucking life. Well, until you came into his life. So let me tell you something. When you give him a compliment and he's acting like he doesn't like it, girl, he likes it. He's just feeling weird because he's not used to getting compliments. So you gotta make it your job to make sure he gets used to being complimented, so he will never go anywhere, because he knows you're the only one who compliments him. You're the only one who appreciates how he looks, because he knows when he gets another woman, she will not do that. She will not tell him how sexy he is all the time. Take it from me, boo boo, you compliment him, okay? Yeah. Unless he tells you stop. If he tells you to stop, then stop. If he doesn't tell you to stop, keep going. You gotta be consistent. There's something about being consistent that really helps. Okay. Okay. Now, after you compliment him, so we've got that out of the window, right? Okay. Number 3, you gotta make sure you cook for him. Okay, whether you're his girlfriend, his wife, I don't know who you are to him, you gotta make sure you cook for him. And when you're cooking for him, you gotta cook good. I don't give a fuck if you don't know how to cook, because number one, you can't tell me you don't know how to cook and you're a woman. If you don't know how to cook and you're a woman, you gotta learn something. You gotta go on YouTube and learn some shit. You can come over here, you don't know how to cook. We ain't doing that. If you don't know how to cook, learn how to cook, okay? Because we women, it's like in us. It's something it's like in us. We there's some things we just know. Even if you don't know how to cook, that's not a problem. You can teach yourself how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You cook for him. When you cook for him, when you're serving him food, you serve him on. Listen, and when you're cooking for him, take it from me, wear something sexy. When he's there on the sitting room or he's around, just wear something sexy. Don't be out here wearing a pajama and baggy trousers and all that shit, a raggedy ass outfit on. No, unless it's cold as fuck, then fine. But if it's just a normal day, listen, just wear a lingerie. It won't hurt you. Wear a lingerie on, or you can wear a bikini if you want, or you can be naked if you want. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Be sexy. That's all that matters. And if you know your man very well and the things he likes, if you know he likes a certain type of lingerie when you wear it on, or he likes like when you wear thongs, you gotta be very keen with the things he likes. If he likes seeing you with the lingerie on, wear it when he's around. Wear it when you're cooking. Cook for him with it on. So when he comes to the kitchen, he spunks you a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that spanking be making me. Anyway, so when you're cooking for him, you gotta be sexy, okay? Be sexy in it, so he will really find it hard to be away from you. He will want to be around you. He will come to the kitchen and just be there, just trying to talk to you, because he's trying to look at you. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to admire you and shit. But if you have a raggedy ass pajama on, he'll be in the sitting room watching football or something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be very creative. You gotta get out of your comfort zone if you're really trying to get this man in your hands like this. So you cook for him. You make sure you cook for him when he's hungry. Cook for him, okay? You make sure you cook for him a very delicious meal, and after you serve him, you ask him, how was the food? Are you full? Do you need something else from me? Because you're already sexy and you might as well come and fuck anyway. Now that will be up to him. If you want to give him a happy ending, you can as well do it. By the way, you can. Okay, let's go to the next. After you cook for this man, number 3, you gotta make sure you respect him. You gotta make sure you love on him. When I say that respect is very important to men, you gotta make sure you respect him. Don't be out here just being rude, talking to him the way you want. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how mad you are. Okay, if you're mad, sometimes I get it. Sometimes our emotions might get the best of us, but try your best to be respectful. Make sure you respect him as much as you can, because it's very important. Men value that a lot. Okay? I'm telling you, girl, take it from me. Okay? Now, after you love and respect him, Okay, because number one, I'm not saying that you love on a guy who doesn't want to commit to you. I'm saying this is a guy you've met and you guys are like, you know what, let's see how this is going to go. Okay, he is open-minded about having a long-term relationship. Whether he wants to go about it immediately or take time or take it slow, fine. That's the kind of dynamic I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a situationship where you can try it with your situationship, but if it doesn't work out, it might work out, it might not work out. That's the problem with situationships. So if you apply this in your situationship, just be very be very cautious, because it might not work out for you. He might just break your heart after doing all that shit. Okay,